Now, there's something that's been bothering me for a while, and it is the fact that we have to debate whether or not corporal punishment is a good thing and whether or not we should use it or ban it. Now, first of all, what is punishment? It is simply uh, the causing of pain and discomfort for wrongdoing. You see, so punishment is meted out to those people who've done wrong, not to those people who've not done any wrong. Now, there are two kinds of it: that soft punishment and hard punishment. Now, what is soft punishment? It's simply maybe, for example, for those, maybe your child does something wrong, and then you, instead of playing video game, when it's time for him or her to play video game, you tell them, look, you're not going to play this video game today because you've done this. Or maybe if you teach them in school, they've done something wrong, you can say, okay, well, come. When others are going out for their break, you tell the child to sit in the class, and then you deny the child of the privilege of going out to play. Now, that's what we call soft punishment. Now, hard punishment, on the other hand, is actually um, you maybe the use of cane. Yes, corporal punishment. That's what we mean by hard punishment. Now, anyone who's ever raised a child before, not just a child, but anybody, would tell you, would know that if you use a certain kind of punishment, let's say soft punishment for so long or very often, they get used to it and it's no longer effective. You see, so those people who insist we don't use corporal punishment, what they're actually doing is they're reducing us to only one thing. And like I just said, when you use a certain kind of punishment for far too often, then the person or the child is going to get used to it and it will no longer be effective. So when they tell us not to use corporal punishment, what they're actually doing is they're stripping us of this of the alternative we have. You see, so that when the child becomes used to the soft punishment, we no longer have an alternative, and that means you're stuck, and you cannot effectively manage that child. You see, so when people come up with that idea that we should stop using corporal punishment, uh, I really hope they know what they do. I really hope they really know what they do. And it is not a good thing to say corporal punishment doesn't work. You know, you hear that thing from those woke people. They'll tell you there is no evidence to show. Hey, come on. From our life lived experience, we've seen why it worked before. So we cannot tell ourselves that corporal punishment. You know, they bring up some kind of study and all those nonsense. I'm one person who believes that the social sciences, the faculty of social science, you know, the places where they bring up all this so-called research, is becoming the worst thing that's happening to mankind because they churn out all sort of things, all sort of theories uh, that doesn't mirror the human being's lived experience. Now, those people who've actually managed children and who've applied corporal punishment before know that it works. And we're not going to pay any attention to those people who tell us otherwise. You see? So this issue has been on my mind for a while now. And I said, okay, let me just drop it here and just hear what you have to say.